All right. Hello everyone. My name is James Wilson. Welcome to GallopNYC Forest Hills. I hope everybody can hear me now. I hope, I want to just ask if everybody can quickly in the chat, tell me where you're coming from, tell me where you're joining us today from, to make sure that our technical difficulties are all worked out and we're ready to go. So can you just quickly put in the chat? There we go. Look at that. We got somebody from Maine. We got somebody from East Quogue. We got Manhattan. Brilliant. We got people from all over the community. So Brooklyn, love it, Brooklyn. Okay, so welcome. Like I said, my name is James Wilson. I'm the Executive Director of GallopNYC. We're here at beautiful GallopNYC Forest Hills, here in Forest Hills, Queens. This is one of our full-time facilities that we operate year-round for our riders with disabilities for therapeutic riding. So I'm really excited today to welcome you all for this presentation. So just briefly about GallopNYC, we're an organization that provides therapeutic riding to people with disabilities. We offer lessons in 4 locations around the city, here in Forest Hills, one in Howard Beach, also out in Prospect Park and up in the Bronx. We work with all different kinds of people, people with different kinds of disabilities. We work with veterans, we work with seniors. Basically, if you want to ride a horse and you have a disability, we're there for you. If we also are really proud to be able to bring horses into people's lives to improve their lives. And so that means people without a disability, we're happy to teach those people to ride as well. I'm excited today to be here to unveil a really special piece of equipment that will benefit our riders and our horses for years to come. So thanks to generous support from the Hartford's Ability Equipped program and Move United, GallopNYC has been able to install a custom mounting ramp that will allow our riders and our horses to have much more efficient lessons for years and years to come. This building, the building behind me, is a historic building, and designing and constructing this ramp was a huge undertaking that took more than a year, actually. And it's not something that we as an organization could have done without the Hartford and without Move United. So I want to talk briefly about why the ramp is important. It's important for several reasons. It allows riders with mobility challenges to get into position to mount their horse without having to climb the steps of a mounting ramp. It gives riders that might use a wheelchair or a walker or arm canes the chance to mount their horse just like anybody else, just like any other rider who's able to climb steps. It's also better for the horse, believe it or not. If you climb up steps and you grab the saddle and you pull, as often riders do, it tweaks the horse's back. So being able to go up onto a ramp and use that ramp and the big wide mounting platform to mount the horse is a really, really great way for the horse to feel calm and at ease and not stressful. So I'm really excited to show the ramp, but first I want to introduce Leah Stoddard from the Hartford, who's going to say just a few words. Now, this is our first time doing this kind of live event, so I think we've got this solved. But we'll find out. So bear with us if it doesn't work. Leah, are you there?
I am here, and I was just wondering if you could turn on my camera so I can talk to everybody.
Yes, yes. I think, hold on. Oh, I think here, I got it. I understand. We are going to make you, hold on, I'm going to change computers. Hang on.
Sure. All right, it looks like James has my computer, my camera on. So good afternoon, everyone. I am honored to be here with you today. As James mentioned, my name is Leah Stoddard and I am with the Hartford. I wanted to take a moment just to tell you a little bit about the Hartford and our Ability Equipped program. If you're not familiar with my company, the Hartford is a leading provider of disability insurance in the United States, and we have been a pioneer in the adaptive sports movement. We actually started sponsoring athletes with disabilities back in 1994, and we believe that people are capable of achieving amazing things with the right encouragement and support. At the Hartford, we have something called our ability philosophy, which focuses on what a person can do versus a perceived limitation. These beliefs that focusing on what you can do and that people can achieve amazing things with the right support, these beliefs are the foundation for the Hartford's Ability Equipped program, which provides access to adaptive sports and adaptive equipment to youth and adults across the country. To date, I'm proud to say that the Ability Equipped program, which was created in partnership with Move United, has impacted over 11,000 people across the country. And today, we are here for you, participants at GallopNYC. So we are proud, the Hartford is proud, to provide a $30,000 grant to GallopNYC, which was used to transform your facility and impact the community. And although we're not able to be there in person, thanks to technology, I'm thrilled to, see the ramp being used today. So I'll wrap up there and say congratulations, enjoy. And what I'd love to do now is actually turn it back to James to demonstrate the new ramp. Thanks.
Okay, we good? Can you hear me? All right. Thanks everyone for being a part of this once again. You can see that I've moved to our indoor location. For those of you who might have been here before, I'm now standing in front of where the new ramp is. So I'm really, really proud. I'm going to show you the ramp in a minute, and we're going to demonstrate the ramp. Lahava's going to demonstrate the ramp. But first, I want to introduce Lahava and just ask her a brief question. So Lahava, thank you for being here today. I'm trying to make sure that we maintain our social distance. So how long have you been riding with us here at GallopNYC?
I've been with Gallop 3 years now, almost 3 years.
3 years. So how does this, you've used this ramp a couple of times, practice.
Yes.
So how does this make you feel when you're getting onto the horse?
It makes it much easier for me to walk. When I walk up the ramp, and it makes it much easier to get up on the ramp.
Yeah. Does it feel more secure?
Oh yes, it feels a lot safer. It's sturdy. It's comfortable. Yes.
Previously, we didn't have a ramp at all at this facility, and Lahava couldn't go up the steps of a mounting block. So we were forced to use a wheelchair lift for her to go up and onto the horse. So we're really, really excited for her to be able to walk up this ramp and walk up to where the horse is. So without further ado, I'm going to let you get started, and I'm going to take all of you into the arena so we can watch and get started.
Thank you, Jim.
Absolutely. Thank you, Lahava. You're getting a lot of cheers online, Lahava.
Thank you.
You're getting a lot of support.
Thank you, Jim.
Of course.
Very exciting.
No, this is really great. So to all of you guys on camera, this structure was built underneath our hayloft and behind the side rail of this arena. So you can see that we have a door that allows riders and participants to come out from the waiting room and walk directly up the ramp. So we're going to now take the camera into the arena to watch Lahava finish getting onto this horse. New signs. So I want to thank Lahava for being here. I want to thank Jenna for being our instructor today. And many of you will know Jenna. Jenna's awesome. And Marie, our director of equine operations, our our horse director, is here helping as well. So we're now going to bring the horse up. And today we're using Holly. Holly is a horse that, that joined us recently, and she is just now getting used to therapeutic riding. All right, so at this moment, everyone, I'm going to step outside for a very special presentation, and then we're going to come back inside and check on Lahava in a minute, okay?
I love Mr. James is coming.
You're there. I'm here. So we're going to keep this step that way a little bit. There we go. Are we good? Hello, everyone. We're back. Welcome. I'm back outside here at GallopNYC Forest Hills. Are we good? Can you guys all hear me okay?
I don't hear any answer. Hello?
It's okay. So, so I'm here today with David Smith. David is a longtime rider of ours at GallopNYC. David, how long have you been riding with us?
4 years.
4 years David's been riding with us. So I'm really excited to be able to have David here. And I want to thank David for being a part of the presentation today. And I want to give a special shout out to his mom, who's sitting over behind us, who's been very supportive. Thanks, Jocelyn, for being a part of us today. So, David, tell me how you feel when you're done riding the horse.
I feel, let's say, I feel like when you first get on a horse, it's kind of weird to just feel the horse's backbone like clicking, you know what I mean? But then when you get used to it, it's like you go with the flow, and first you get to know how to walk, then trot, and then canter, and then gallop.
And then gallop.
But then when you're in the stage of like cantering, it starts to become free, like freedom.
Freedom is a really great way to describe what it's like to ride a horse.
Yeah, and it's like you could say it's calm when you get used to it. Calm. Like it's like not like.
So David has hit on feeling free, the feeling of being free when you're riding a horse, and the feeling of being calm when you're done riding a horse. And that's something that happens a lot with a lot of our riders. So David, I'm really proud to be able to, along with the Hartford Ability Equipped program and Move United, has not only, hang on just a second, has not only supported us with that beautiful ramp that you all see inside, they've supported us with this custom saddle that I'm pleased to present to David today on behalf of all of our riders. So this saddle is a custom saddle that's designed to fit riders like David, who's growing and getting taller, and it's custom designed for our horses to make sure that our horses and our riders have the proper equipment that they can be successful during their lesson. How's it feel, David?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So I want to just take this opportunity to thank David. I want to thank Move United. I want to thank the Hartford for giving us, for donating this beautiful saddle. And I want to thank David for accepting it for our riders.
Yep, I accept.
Okay, good. So we're going to go back inside. We're going to check on Lahava. She is probably on her horse at this moment. We're going to watch a little bit of her lesson, and then we'll probably wrap it up. So thanks for being out here.
Great job, baby.
Beautiful, David.
So we're back inside, everyone. This is James. I'm not on camera, but I'm letting Lahava have the spotlight here. So right now what they're doing is adjusting her stirrups.
Ready? Okay, good. Look at you. You just started the house.
So Lahava told me when she got here that she hadn't really ridden since November, and her muscles are really weak. She doesn't have a lot of muscle tone left because she hasn't been able to exercise a lot. And so she's really excited to be here riding a horse again. And we're really excited to have her back. The other thing about the ramp is it forces her to use her muscles to walk up the ramp to get mounted on her horse. Does anybody have any questions that we can address at this moment? If you have a question, you can put it in the chat.
We're going to practice with your hand on your head. I'm going to just hold your leg. And we can twist from side to side. So you can keep one hand.
So there was a question about Lahava mounting on Holly without the ramp. It would have been possible. What we would have had to use was the wheelchair lift. So a couple of years ago, one of our donors provided a wheelchair lift that we can use. You can see it in the corner right up there. And that wheelchair lift can be used to lift a rider onto a horse. A rider like Lahava, who doesn't really need that level of support, is much better served using the ramp, where she can just walk up the ramp and mount the horse. So it could have been done. We've been doing it for a couple of years, but we're really, really happy to have her getting to ride without using the wheelchair lift. A lot of our riders, Julia, will use this ramp. We're probably going to have, over the course of the year, I would say 80% of our riders here will use the ramp, which will easily be hundreds and hundreds of riders every month. Yeah, it's brilliant. This is really a fantastic ramp. So I'm going to step back into the frame. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy for us to have been able to have this event, for us to be able to use this ramp from the Hartford and from Move United in the Ability Equipped program. So thank you for joining us, everyone. Thank you to the Hartford. Thank you to Move United. This piece of equipment is going to be transformational for the organization for years and years to come. So thanks for joining us, everyone, and we'll see you hopefully very soon.
Alright, so for our obstacle course, we're not going to use all of the time. I'm going to make it a little bit more